So we need to install Node.js, and then we can npm install and npm start. That's all. So let's make sure we install Node.js correctly. This gets a little bit tricky over time because it's always changing. So DigitalOcean install Node.js. So what I like to do is I like to use NVM. That way I can choose any node version I want, because sometimes there are versioning issues. All right, so let me just have a look into the guide here. If I have written anything, I guess follow this official guide. So I'll give the link. So let me open that. And let's see which one I get here. Okay, so that one also seems to be the right one. So let me have a look here. Yeah, they are both same. All right. Okay, so there are multiple options to install Node. The one I preferred is a little further down, so it's good if you click here. That takes me all the way to the down using the option 3. Using the NVM node version manager. We're gonna use that. Also copy this and open up the terminal. You are still inside the DigitalOcean droplet, right? So here, paste that command. All right, next one, and this one. Okay, and then we may have to run this. Okay, NVM list remote. Okay, so NVM makes all of these node versions available. So what you want to do is whichever node version you were using while building this project, you want to use the same version. So let me open up my terminal. I'm not in the DigitalOcean server. Okay, I'm in the local computer here. So here I'm going to check the node version I'm currently using, and that is version 20.5. So I want to use the same version here in DigitalOcean. So 20.5. Okay, so this is the one I want to use. Okay, so to use that, what you need to do is run this command: nvm install that version. All right, so it may take a while, so just be patient. So I just got this warning that what is it? C compiler not found. No, I never had this issue. I mean, this was installing Node was probably the easiest thing, but you never know, what you come across in life. I never heard, and I've never expected to get this error. But anyways, looks like we can't choose this option 3. Let's try a different option. What else we have here? Option to install Node with apt using Node source. I think it's better to just go with the first option. Okay, so let me just copy that. Let's try that. Another command. Okay, paste here. Next command, node version. Oh yes. Alright, maybe it was just a bad day for me to use that NVM option. Usually that works the best, but today didn't, so we try this option. Okay, so we've got the version 10. That's not ideal. We want the newer version. So let's run this command. Yes. I think we may run into issues with this because we want the latest version. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so it took a while. I'm not sure what it did. We still have the same version, so I think we have to try this anyways. There's no way around. So let me run this because we have already installed npm before. Let me see what it gives us. Okay, so it gives us all these versions, I guess similar to here. We wanted that one, 20. The version we want is 20.5.0. Let's try one more time. nvm install. Okay, you see this time it would just worked magically faster. All right, so we got the version node-v. Great, we got that. All right, so now that we have node installed, I think we can simply now run npm install to install all the packages. All right, so let's do that. So inside server folder, make sure you're inside and run npm install. And locally we were using nodemon to run our server, but nodemon does not work in production because as soon as you quit the terminal, your server is stopped, and that's not something you want. So to continuously run your node application in production, you want to use this package pm2. So let's install that globally. So npm install -g pm2. So we're going to use pm2 to run the server continuously in production. All right, so what you want to do is you want to run the API. So our entry point is index.js, right? Index.js. All right, so we're gonna use pm2 and then we just simply type the file name index.js. Sorry, that should be pm2 start and then the file name index.js. Perfect. You see, we have the server running. It's online. Let's go check this out. So that's our server. If you hit API, you see that's the response we send when we get request to API. How great is that? That's awesome. Okay, so on the domain landing page, we don't have the front end, so we still see that, but on the API, this is because we had that configuration done in the default file in nginx, and you see our API is running. It's beautiful. It's in the cloud. Now all you need to do is add a domain name and then use your own API and build the front end and interact with the API, right? So now let's try some, let's say ads for sale /page 1, and you see your API is live. You're getting all these results from your API. How cool is that? All right, so congratulations, you have deployed your API to DigitalOcean Cloud.